everybody, my name is Beth Moore. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture, and this is Crafting at Indigo Pearl Company. Tonight we're going to do a transfer that is one of our monthly club couture transfers, and actually this is not the one for June. That'll be coming in a little bit later video, but tonight it's going to be the transfer Love Conquers All. And our world needs a lot of love, I'll be honest with you, and I thought this would be really pretty to hang on the wall or to put in your office, or it just makes a statement to me tonight. So we're going to use one of our Chalk Couture boards, and to be honest with you guys, I did not look it up before I started this, but it can be hung two different ways. Like on the back, you can hang it, I can't remember what's vertical and what's horizontal, but I believe this is vertical and this is horizontal. But it has the hangers on the sides, so we want to make sure that we get it right tonight. So I'm going to do it the long way. This is a chalk board, and so if by chance that you want to just use this board over and over again, you can do that. You have to use water to get the paste off, and there are some other little utensils, like I have a chalk eraser. I don't see one right this second, but it's like a white disc, and you can erase it, and it takes it all off, and you can actually start another project. You know, seasons change, your attitudes change, just everything. So that's the good thing about these boards, that they are reusable if you want to. Now, let's see. I was going to tell you the colors. You know, when you say the word love, you think about red. So the candy apple red paste is what we're going to use for the love. Conquers is going to be in white, the bright white, and the all is going to be in red. Love and all, and then Conquers in the middle is going to be white. But we're going to do a little gradient, or like a little messy technique on these little banners in between. We're going to use a raspberry color mixed with a little white and a little bit of peony, I believe that is. I haven't put my glasses on yet, so don't hold me to it, but it does look like peony. But we're going to go ahead and get started. And believe it or not, I'm not going to make a bow or anything like that tonight. But we do have some fun transfers coming out. Actually, we're going to have some new ones that are going to come out for the fall and winter months. So that's going to be fun to begin to work with. Here again, I'm going to, you know, this backing sheet's real important. Remember, when we get through, we're going to actually put it back on the backing sheet with the glossy side up, and the flat side is what you could write. I could write monthly or May's Club Couture. Now, Club Couture is a little bit different. It's something that you get a, I think this is a B-size transfer, and you get the paste in small packets, and I think you get a squeegee, if I'm not mistaken. But those are, you get it once a month, and it usually mails out about the 5th of every month. Now, like I promise you that we will do the June transfer but it's getting so close to the end of June that you could get it, then again you may not. But do understand with this monthly club, you actually can get discounts on other products. In my shop, you can get, you know, it just opens up a little bit of an avenue, and it gives you a transfer that you can work on a monthly basis. The monthly Club Couture is also, I think it's $19.95, but I'll put all the links and everything in. But that's enough business talk. We're going to get down to chalking. So what I did is I went ahead and I think I've got it centered pretty good, and we're going to get started. And remember, tonight we're using paste, so that's going to be a little bit different. We're going to have to use the heat gun, and we're going to have to pull up as we work with it because paste dries so fast. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to work my way down. My pastes are in pretty good shape. I've been taking better care of them. It's really a good idea if you can just kind of maintain your paste. Usually as you do it, make sure you get that, they call this the rim of death right there. Because if it gets into your paste, it will make it all lumpy. Okay. Remember, we're doing this first line here with white. Okay, all excess paste goes back in the jar. Now tonight I'm not going to be as eager to get everything back, like the lids and everything put back on it, because what I would be doing is actually opening and closing lids too frequently. Now, I am going to lift up a little bit, just that portion. See, we fuzzed, and that still is just, it's real sticky. So now I'm just going to make sure that my love is down real good, and just take a finger and work it around through there. And we want to do love in red, don't we? Gosh, today we had a treat. We got to go to the Capricorn studio where the Allman Brothers and I think it was Marshall Tucker did most of their recording. And you know, we didn't go through the museum, but just being in that little area where they did the recording, Mark had a little bit of video work he needed to go do down there. It was real funny. They had the same curtains. Boy, I bet you if those curtains could talk, what they would tell us. To be honest, we might not even want to know. All right. But they've spent a pretty penny on Capricorn. Alrighty, I'm just going to prop that right there and I'm going to do these little, like little diamond shapes in white. And if by chance I pull a little bit of red, that'll be okay, but I'm going to try not to. Just a tiny bit, Okay, now, here we go. We're going to keep pulling because I do not want to have a video that's got a blooper in it tonight. Oh, that's going to be really pretty. I think I'm going to hit it with a little bit of a heat gun. Now remember, you want to be real careful with this transfer because you can melt it onto the board. I certainly did, and I didn't intend on doing that, but boy howdy, I had a mess. And like I told you before, I wanted to cry, but really and truly, it wasn't much need in me crying, because I was the one that did it. But that heat gun gets really hot, and these transfers are not that thick. Alrighty. Now, let's see. We're just going to I'm going to open up all my jars here now, and we're going to just glob a little bit here and a little bit there, and I'm just going to work it and try to make a gradient. I can't believe it's almost July. Gosh, where is this year going? But in some ways it may be a good thing for it to go on and be gone, because it seems like it's been, for everybody, it's been a rough year. But I'm thankful that so far so good with all the people that I know and that I communicate with have not been sick, so that's a plus. And we've not missed any meals or anything like that. As you well can tell by looking at me, I certainly have not missed any meals. Okay, here we go on the little banner. And these colors, remember, are raspberry, peony, I'm going to put a little red, just a dot here and there. And then I'm going to put a little white. Oh, excuse me, my nose just wants to run this afternoon. Okay. So when you do this little messy technique, you just kind of, you swing it back and forth, and it just picks up the different colors that you've put in there. I think this is going to be really pretty. My hand wants to shake tonight. It wants to be ugly. Now there is after that car accident, it's just not, it just doesn't want to do right some nights. or some days. Oh, here we go. Now I'm not going to put this back in the jar because what I've done is I have actually mixed it up, and we wouldn't want to just put it back in any one particular jar because then you really would have a mixture of color. Okay, I'm going to quickly see if I can't get this to pull even. Okay, and now we're going to lift again. Yep, I got it. I wipe it from one place to the other. Ooh-wee. Oh yeah, that is really pretty. I can't wait for y'all to see this. Okay, now remember, we're gonna, just where you're gonna be chalking, you want your letters and stuff to be just right. And try not to have bubbles. But I heard one designer today say that if you do have a bubble, it's a happy bubble. So if we have any bubbles in our design, it's gonna be a happy one. It's not gonna make us mad. Alrighty, now we're going to do conquers in white. And I'm just going to blop a big portion of that right there. If you hear something walking up underneath my table, it's my little puppy. She is trying to get some attention. And she likes to chew on anything that I drop on the floor. She went over there. I think she heard me talking about her. She went over there with Mark behind the camera. And you have to, we could have used masking tape, but I was going to try not to tonight to show you that you don't have to mask off everything that you do. But sometimes it's a lot easier if you do. Alrighty, now, I don't think that got any other color in it. I'm just going to pull through and put my excess paste up. Alrighty, let's see what this one looks like. This is pretty. Okay, here we go. I'm going to keep pulling, keep pulling. Ooh-wee, yes, I like that. Alrighty, and we're going to lay it down gently. I'm not pressing anything down other than exactly what I'm going to put paste on again. Well, that looks like a feather. Okay, let me get me a white, and we're going to do the gradient again. Got some white. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. And remember, you just work your way around in your paste, because the way it will come out is that it will just blend, and it blends perfectly. It just blends in the right spot. You can push and pull on it a little bit. You don't have to be heavy-handed, but you do want to pull it through to make sure all of your silk screen is covered. Okay, let me clean off the screen a little bit. Let's see what this is going to look like. Oh wow, yeah. Looks even different. Alright, just a tiny bit of drying. Oh, I got a little bit of pink up in my conkers, but that's okay. That's perfectly alright. Looks like the little pink fairy come along and did it for us. And I need to get 2 little spots. Okay, now. Alright, now what we're going to do is the all in red. And with all that pulling, we have actually pulled up a good bit. So we got to make sure it's all down good. Okay, this is going to be one color. This paste is really working very well tonight. Some nights it just pulls easier than others, but this is doing very well. Okay. What do y'all think so far? I think it's going to be really, really pretty. I'm going to lift one more time, and then the next time that we lift, we're actually going to lift it completely. Oh yeah, ooh-wee. I love the color red anyway, so. I'm going to hit it just a smidgen with the heat gun. Now, beside the love, I have two little flowers that I'm going to have to put back down. And I'm going to pull up from this end so I can get them down right. Okay. And I got into that red with my fingers, but I think it'll be pretty. Okay. Our last color is going to be white for everything else that it has not been chalked so far. Spoke too soon. It didn't want to. Trying not to get it on there, and it seems like it wants to get up in the red right there. But that's okay. I think it's going to be pretty however it turns out. Alrighty, I think I've got all my screens covered. So here we go. Oh wow, yeah. Remember, all your transfers go face down in water. And let me make sure I've got all my, I've got like a little spot here and there. Okay. Where I pick it up. Okay. Love conquers all. Now, like I told you earlier in the video, this is an exclusive transfer Matter of fact, if you wanted this transfer, you would have had to have been a member in May of Club Couture. And I know that may be wrong in me of showing you this, but these are the kind of transfers that come on a monthly basis. There was one cute, a typewriter. There was another, oh goodness, this one, Love Conquers All. They've just come, you know, different things. And I wanted to do this one for you. And the one in June, we're going to do that in the next couple of videos. I'll be sure and do that. But if you're interested in joining the club, it does give you discounts. And they change up on a monthly basis. So if you would like to shop with me, please go on my Chalk Couture site and browse and look and that kind of thing. But if you want the Club Couture, you're going to have to hashtag club in the comments so that I can get you the link. Tonight I'm not going to put the link in with the video. I was just really and truly trying to introduce you to something. If you're looking for a creative outlet, this is excellent, very excellent. And I just feel like that it's something that will not only let you do a little creative project for your home, but it just makes me feel good. In the next couple of videos, we're going to think about beach themes, and I just need some beach therapy. And so we're going to, in one way, I guess I feel like I'm going to have some beach therapy if I do something beachy. So just be on the lookout, and I'm going to start trying to post about 3 times a week around 6:30, 7 o'clock in the afternoon, so that gives you time to get home from work and maybe enjoy one of my videos. Guys, y'all have a great night, and I look forward to seeing your comments. And if you would like to join the Club Couture, get on that program, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be glad to get you the hookup or the link. Good night now.